Well then, if you don't come to the recordings. Don't bring black people and don't come, okay? I don't want them fucking up the episode. Oh fuck, is this recording? Welcome to Rant 3 for the AOA 2014. I'm Methusiel.
I'm Faraga JJC, and may the 4th be with you.
Oh yeah, that's Star Wars shit.
Yeah, Star Wars Day today.
Should we put Disney on the AOA because they're gonna completely ignore the extended universe now? Whatever. Does anybody really give a fuck about Star Wars? Like, I remember like when people were bitching about like how can George Lucas possibly sell Star Wars to Disney, and I'm like, aren't you the same fans that thought George Lucas ruined Star Wars anyway?
Yeah.
So they want George Lucas to not do anything with Star Wars, and then he gives Star Wars to Disney, and then everybody's up in arms because they think Disney's gonna kiddify Star Wars. It can't be any worse than what George Lucas did with the prequel trilogy.
Yeah, I like the prequels. Except Jar Jar Binks, but I heard they're gonna bring back in episode 7. Why are they making episode 7? Okay, back to the actual AOA.
Alright, yeah. Star Wars rants for another time.
Yes.
So, first on the AOA rant, in case you didn't catch the parody at the beginning, Donald Sterling, who we all know by now was the racist owner of the LA Clippers, and they actually fired his ass.
Yeah, I'm actually shocked.
I'm just glad that Donald Sterling is in the NBA and not the NFL, because if he was in the NFL, he'd still be able to own a team and do whatever he wants, because that's the NFL for you. No fucking logic.
Yes. And that's not the only reason. Well, actually, that's the main reason why he's on the fucking list. He's on the list anyway, because you being racist. But okay, Donald Sterling. Actually, I don't condone cheating. I don't like when people cheat on their spouses. But if you're going to cheat on your wife or your significant other, do not bring them to the game where the cameras could be on you. You dumbass. You could have had all that money after you got fired, but now you're going to lose all that money to pay for alimony.
You know, I almost completely forgot that Donald Sterling had a mistress, because everybody's like so focused on the racism. It was like, oh yeah, and he had a mistress. That's like the most minor point when he's talking about how he apparently treats the blacks well, unlike Israel.
Yeah. Well, see, I haven't been in sports in '97, so I really have not paid that much attention to it.
I don't follow sports at all.
Yeah, so.
I heard that when they're deciding who might be the new owner of the LA Clippers, that Oprah might be the new owner. And personally, I fucking hate her.
What you want to do? Give everybody cars? Including everybody in the stand? You got a car, and you got a car, and you too, and you got a car too.
Whatever. I just fucking hate her for personal reasons. I'll probably save that for a different rant, or just never. Whatever. I hate Oprah. It should just go to Magic Johnson, because why the fuck not? Alright, next on the AOA list, the Bayside Middle School in Virginia Beach, Virginia.
Oh yeah, this guy. What's the girl name again?
Let's see, Adriana Harris?
Yeah. Adriana Harris saw a fellow student with a razor blade do self-cut with self-inflicting harm on themselves. So she took the razor blade from the kid and notified the principal, dean, or whatever it is. Notified him. And how she been rewarded? She'd been suspended and was facing expulsion. So I'm sitting looking like, I'm reading this and I'm like, wait. She saved the student from cutting himself, notified the proper people, and got suspended, all because she touched the blade. This is, ladies and gentlemen, this is what you call zero tolerance policy. That's what it is. This is the logic of zero tolerance policy. It has never worked.
Never. It's never worked. And that's my reaction every time I see this fucking zero tolerance shit.
It never worked for me when I was in school. It never worked. The zero tolerance policy only does not work. It basically mostly used on times when it's not supposed to be used. And when it need to be used, it's never used.
Jesus fucking H. Chapman. Chat, I don't even know what to say anymore. Like, how many fucking times are we gonna fucking point this out about zero tolerance? Because this shit is gonna keep fucking happening and nobody's gonna keep fucking learning.
Nope. That's what. Even though I like your book and I wanted to be out, But it should be a valuable lesson, but it's going to go over people's heads. It really is going to go over people's heads.
Oh my god, it's like, can it possibly get any worse than that?
This is the AOA list. What you expect?
Of course, because the next person I want to talk about, South Fayette High School in Pennsylvania, because there was this kid who was getting bullied. He tells the teachers, the deans, whatever. They do nothing. So he records video evidence of him getting bullied. He takes it to the principal. And what does the principal do? Suspend him for wiretapping, and now he has to go to federal court for wiretapping fellow students. And the bullies don't get punished at all.
Oh my goodness gracious me! This is like memories of when I went through in school, getting bullied, and I say something, nothing happened. They toss a paper at so, oh, he threw a paper at me, and I get in trouble. What the fuck?
Remember when people used to get suspended for saying they were going to bring guns to schools? But now, thanks to the NRA, they're basically encouraging that. Like, they're saying the reason school shootings happen is because schools are gun-free zones. And yet, if a kid were to bring a gun to school to, hold up his Second Amendment rights, that kid's going to get suspended because of zero tolerance.
Mm-hmm.
School is such fucking bullshit. This is why nobody likes school.
Yeah.
I can't. I fucking can't with school anymore.
No.
I fucking can't. Can we just put the public education system on the AOA? We should start an AOA Hall of Fame. Put in Bloomberg, put in public education. Just, fuck. What more is there really to say? And the kid that was getting bullied was a special ed student, by the way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, a special ed student. That is... Okay. Oh, wait. Next on the list.
Senator Christopher Shank, who apparently made the comment that we shouldn't have laws to protect transgender people because there aren't that many of them.
What?
We shouldn't protect transgender people because there aren't that many of them.
Oh, boy. Here we go. You're going to have the whole attack. The gay, lesbian, right, transgender attack them again. If they haven't attacked them already. Nothing against them. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. But it's like, why say stupid shit like that? You know the transgender, gay, lesbian rights going to attack you.
I want to bring up something about LGBT later, but go on.
Yeah. But yeah, you know they're going to attack. So don't say shit like that. And I don't agree with him anyway. Because people should be protected regardless of whatever sexual preference you have or what you want to do. Because that's another sign of bullying. Because basically, but unfortunately, the kid in our last one is facing a felony charge all because of wiretapping.
Alright, well, I'm gonna make a quick AOA change here. So anyway, that reminds me of something, and I couldn't believe this when it was true. Are you aware of Bronies?
Bronies? No.
The male fan base for My Little Pony Friendship is Magic. Like, the hardcore fanboys and such.
Oh, no.
They call themselves Bronies, and recently there was, like, a whole documentary about their lifestyle and shit, which some people don't like because it's so one-sided. Someone made a joke about Bronies, and that a Brony actually said, and I had to look it up to see if it was true. And when I saw it was true, I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ, Bronies, are you serious? It was someone on IGN who said that, you know what LGBT is, right? Lesbian, gays, bisexuals, and transgenders. They said, shouldn't the B in LGBT stand for Bronies because bisexuals aren't really discriminated against?
What?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Bronies are just one step below furries at this point. Which, by the way, I learned a new word yesterday. Persecution.
What?
Discrimination against furries. When you discriminate people who have a furry fetish, you are committing persecution against them.
Okay.
Oh my god, what has the internet become?
It always was stupid. It's just become more stupid and stupid.
Yeah. The other day I commented, because I use Tumblr a lot, and when I see people's Tumblr themes and they're always like so sparkly and shitty and I can't read anything, I'm like, is this Tumblr now or MySpace 2006? They really look one and the same.
Yeah. At the end of this video, because I'm looking at this pic right now on my phone, I want I want to make a little after AOA thing because it's something that somebody has been interested, but later. Next,
Dallas County District Judge Jeanine Howard, who I gotta bring it up. Okay, so she was judging over a rape case, and the person could have had 20 years in jail, but she decided that because apparently the rape victim wasn't crying during the rape or something, he only got a 45-day sentence.
Wait, what?
He only got a 45-day sentence for rape. But that's not the worst part. She made him do 250 hours of community service at a rape crisis center.
Lynch her. Lynch this judge.
You know what? They probably would, because it's Texas.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
I'm pretty sure they still lynch people in Texas. I mean, for fuck's sakes, rape is now just a 45-day sentence.
Oh, because she didn't cry? What that gotta do anything?
I don't know. It's like, remember that one cop we put on the AOA a couple of years ago who got away with rape because the blue car?
The blue car, yeah. I should not be surprised. Then for the next stupid thing that somebody get away with rape for. Mm-hmm. You know what? Castrate. All these rapists should get castrated. Bottom line. And the ones who get away with it, the judge who let them get away, or the jury that let them get away with, she gets lynched. I'm sorry, I had enough of this BS.
I'm like, it'd be one thing if it was a male judge, but this is a female judge.
That what makes it worse. It's a female judge.
But then again, Texas.
Yeah, I'm so glad I don't live down south. Nothing against the south, but I don't. I think I'm black. That's worse.
Fuck the South, really.
Yes.
Fuck them all in the South.
Alright, this is the 2-for-1. And the reason why we're saying 2-for-1, how the fuck you say her name?
Migdalia Morales?
Oh, Migdalia, okay. Migdalia Morales and social services.
Specifically the Administration for Children's Services.
Yes. The reason why we put them on the list was being an unfit parent. She left her child hungry for days. She didn't feed him nothing. He ended up eating rat poison and died. Now, she was already deemed an unfit parent, and they came investigate her 11 times, and she was deemed an unfit parent. So why haven't you took the child away from her? So that's why the Administration for Child Service is on the AOA list. Y'all fail. You're always hardcore on parents who do take care of their children, and you want to be hardcore on them. But the ones who are not treating their kids right, you don't do shit for. And this happened on multiple occasions. This is no excuse where it's clear, concrete evidence that the child is being mistreated, neglected, and abused. That y'all kept these children with these terrible parents. But the ones who do take care of their parents, they spanked them for discipline because the child was doing wrong, and they did a little spanking, and y'all want to snatch these children away. The fuck?
I'm like, this is sounding like zero tolerance all over again.
It is zero tolerance all over again.
So, they clearly know she was a bad mother, because it says it right there. 11 times since 2003. 6 times since Twan's birth in 2009. And they never take the kid away? Jesus Christ.
It's basically speak for itself. Okay.
Next on the AOA, and I don't know what's going on, because I just know you wanted this. There was this video on Facebook you wanted to talk about.
Yeah, there was this video on Facebook about this overweight white kid obviously getting bullied by this girl, and the kids told her to stop multiple times, right? And she kept beating him. So finally, he got tired of it and fought back. He defended himself, not fought back. Well, isn't the fight back? But he defended himself. He didn't punch the girl or anything, but he held on the chokehold. He got sick and tired of her kicking him and punching him, and then. Now that he restrained her, the brother of the girl decided to jump in. But I'm looking at this, but wait a minute, where were you all this time when your sister was beating this kid? This is the problem. This is the problem I've had with bullying. This is bullying right here. Y'all won't say nothing when the kid is obviously being abused by everybody. Look, the person recording it. What are you doing? You sitting there recording this. You ain't up there trying to stop him helping or anything. And then the brother want to jump in and want to fight the kid, all because he choking out the sister. And then even after he asked the girl, was the girl okay? Because he didn't really want to hurt the girl. He just wanted to stop. He just wanted her to stop hitting him.
Do we know the names of these people?
Unfortunately, no. I don't know the name of them. But this is just plain ridiculous.
That's public schooling for you.
Mm-hmm. And he let her go on her own. Because he just want to restrain her.
Wait, what I want to know is, wasn't this on a bus?
Yes, it was on a bus.
Where the fuck is the driver?
Where was the driver? Where was the patron? All this going on, and nobody did nothing. Where was the driver? Where was the patron? The one who was overseeing?
I was in the moment, like, shit this started, like, there'd be a driver, like, cut this shit out, or I'm calling the police or some shit. But no. Where's that bus driver who knocked that girl out with the uppercut?
The bus driver. Sure, you okay.
You're going to jail now.
You're going to jail now.
Why can't we have more people like him as bus drivers?
I know.
Because he's too good at his job.
Mm-hmm. Okay. There's one more I just recently remembered. All right. Have anybody heard of Swatting?
I have.
All right. Explain to these people what is Swatting.
Okay, so you ever go on like a multiplayer online match and somebody just rants and bitches and says they're like gonna come to your house and beat the shit out of you or something like that? You know, basically online pussies.
Yeah.
So these online pussies have decided to take a new form of counteracting, or whatever you would like to call it, and it's called swatting. What they do is they find your home address, call the SWAT team, and tell them that some really bad shit is going down in your house, and then the next thing you know, the SWAT team is breaking into your home, arresting you, beating you, and all that shit because of something happening. I remember hearing about this like a year ago because some kid in Canada called on a SWAT team to invade some kid's home in the U.S., claiming that some guy was trying to kill or rape his sister.
Mm-hmm.
So they had the SWAT team come in and beat the guy. Because SWAT teams do not fucking take shit lightly. That's why they're SWAT teams and not the police.
Uh-huh. This makes it's getting more and more and bigger problem because you got the people who play Call of Duty, another game I would never ever play.
Fucking Call of Duty's the worst shit ever.
When you playing Call of Duty and you lose, and you beat the player, you beat the person, right? You beat them in Call of Duty, and they become so much of whiny assholes that they go find your information on Xbox. I don't use Xbox. They find information on Xbox Live or something. They find your home address and anything. They call a SWAT team, give some BS story, and have a SWAT team come to your house. And it's been happening more and more often. It happened to this guy in Long Island who was accused, who had a SWAT team call on him, all because he lost, because the guy who called on him lost on a Call of Duty match. And it's gotten really, really, really ridiculous right now. You're causing $1,000 of tax money for no reason. We're already in a deficit that we barely, thanks to George Bush. You're just putting us more for these deficit, fucking assholes. All that work for nothing.
You know, we mentioned Call of Duty, but it could really be any Xbox game.
Yeah.
One time, I won a game of Uno, and then I got a private message, and the guy who lost to me called me a porch monkey bitch. Over a game of Uno. I can't even play Uno on Xbox Live anymore without being called a porch monkey bitch.
No, being black, I actually take that more of offense than you.
Yes, because I know porch monkey is offensive thanks to Clerks 2.
Yes, it is. But, yeah.
Uno.
Get better if you over game Uno. Which is funny, is because I did made a post about what games that end all friendship, and Uno was one of them. Number one was Monopoly.
That's because everybody fucking... Because Monopoly's like the easiest shit to win. Just buy the orange properties. You're done. That's it. And it's fucking boring anyway.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh. Didn't I say I want to talk about something?
Yeah, did you have something on your phone? A picture of something?
Yeah, a picture of something, yeah. Alright, this is not on the AOA list. This is like a personal thing that right now... Well, actually, they are... actually, we see the AOA because they have a bunch of assholes doing this. Pictures doing stupid shit for likes. I'm looking at this picture on my Facebook account, I'm not giving you my Facebook because I don't like it like that. But I'm looking at this Facebook account, and I seen a picture of a girl wearing like a cut up or the skin tight pants, all showing her legs, claiming with a spoon in her mouth, acting like she eating a bowl of cereal. And I'm looking at this like, there's nothing inside the bowl. Absolutely nothing. I'm looking at it right now. I'm zooming into the bowl. There is nothing inside the bowl. What are you eating? Facebook likes?
Well, a photo looks like it was from Instagram, so she probably also wants likes and shares on that.
Mm-hmm.
And then she'll probably go on Tumblr for likes and reblogs, and then go on Reddit for upvotes, and then on Dig for it. Does anyone even fucking use Dig anymore?
Okay, you know what? I had over this. Why are we putting up pictures for likes? You doing all this stupid shit just so you get likes. Oh, I'm driving down the runway, traffic. And you're taking a selfie, your picture of yourself selfie, but you're wearing dark shade that reflects the road that has nothing in the road. You're not in the road. You're just taking a selfie of yourself.
Oh, that reminds me of something that happened. I forgot if it was on the Daily News or something I read online about how a woman was texting while driving. She texted on her Facebook, "The happy song makes me happy." And then 1 minute later, she died in a car accident because she wasn't paying attention to the road. She drove on the other side and a truck rammed right into her.
Anywho, yeah.
She'll die letting us all know she liked the happy song.
Yeah.
That's why I don't drive. Not because I'm a bad driver, but because of how stupid other people are.
Mm-hmm.
I'm afraid I'm going to get killed or I'm going to kill somebody.
Yeah.
Because if I see somebody walking on a don't walk, I'll fucking run them over. I'm following the right of way.
I'm like, okay. People, like, somebody made a Facebook, the YouTube picture about that, how people just doing stupid shit for likes. Guys showing
their social media whores.
Yeah.
And it's almost as bad on Tumblr. Because Tumblr is almost even worse with, like, their social justice bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
Which, I think social justice is a complete misnomer. Because when I look at all the social justice things and people are talking about culture appropriation or how Macklemore shouldn't be defending gay people because he's not gay himself, and these same social justice warriors also can take a joke because they started cancel. That's who we should have put on the AOA. The people starting the cancel Colbert campaign. Have you heard about that?
No.
Because what happened was, like, the Washington Redskins owner was, like, talking about how they should keep the name Redskins because like, he's starting his charity for, like, Indians or something. I don't know. But then Colbert said a joke about, speaking of which, I'm going to start a charity for the Orientals or Chinamen or whatever the fuck they're called. I don't really know. And they're like, oh my God, Stephen Colbert is racist! Because social justice warriors, just like many people on Twitter, on social media, are headline readers, because we brought this up before.
Yep.
And they don't fucking look into the story, and they wanted the Colbert Report canceled.
Mm-hmm.
Which actually is going to kind of get canceled, because Colbert's going to replace David Letterman in a couple years. Yeah. Or next year. So, mission accomplished, I guess?
I guess, yeah.
It's like... But the thing about social justice is, like, to me, it's more like racism, because social justice seems to promote segregation, stereotypes, and trying to label everybody.
Yeah.
Because that's, like, the one thing I've really taken away from Tumblr. It's that every sexuality needs to be a name now.
Really?
Like, there's asexuals, pansexuals, demisexuals, and I'm like, okay, I'm trying to be respectful of all of you people, but it sounds like you're making half of this shit up. And it wasn't until I got on Tumblr and learned about social justice that I learned about CIS. C-I-S. I don't know what the fuck it's supposed to stand for, but apparently it's supposed to be about genders who identify with their own gender. Like, if you're a male and you truly believe you are a male, that makes you cis. And so Tumblr turns around and talks about cis scum. So
when I hear the word cis, I'm thinking about cis trans, dimethylethanol. No, something I learned in my organic chemistry class. The fuck?
Yeah, CIS. So you're not just I'm not just a man. I'm a cis straight white male, whatever sexual.
We're getting.
Because do we have to really label everything like it's a box of fucking Crayola crayons? Just be people. How about that? I'm just waiting for the day that Tumblr tries to come up with a word to defend pedophilia. Like, you're not a pedophile. You're just a pre-bloom sexual.
Yeah, knowing how people are nowadays,
it's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen. I'm not gonna be surprised. We're making this prediction like just as The Rock did with the Fruity Pebbles. Come on, The Rock did that whole joke with John Cena and Fruity Pebbles, and now what you see to John Cena, Team Fruity.
John Cena, Team Fruity. Well, good for him. I'm just upset that The Rock didn't wind up on Team Coco instead of some random basketball player. It's like, why couldn't they make it LeBron James? Because LeBron James is also the talented athlete everybody hates. Who's this other guy I don't even know? Well, actually, I don't know anybody in the NBA. I don't know anybody in any sport. Just the handful I know because they're either really stupid or should not be playing sports. Because, like Ray Lewis, Pac-Man Jones, O.J. Simpson, what was that fucking guy's name? The guy who did the dog fighting.
Michael Vick.
Michael Vick, yes. Thank you. I'm like, that's why I brought up about how the NFL is no fucking logic. Because why do they let these players play? They should be banned from the sport. And then meanwhile, the NBA, they instantly fired Donald Sterling, which I'm surprised they did. Because I thought Donald Sterling would be able to keep his job just like Ron Artest. I mean, Meta World Peace still gets to play after that whole, what's it called? Showdown in Motown or Cowtown? Whatever the fuck. Malice at the Palace, that's what it was.
Malice at the Palace.
Remember, because someone threw beer at Ron Artest, so he charged the stands and started beating up a player. And then the players and the athletes started fighting each other, and it got so bad they had to call off the game. It was like a soccer riot.
Oh, wow.
It was 10 years ago.
I never heard. See, this is how much to show you how much I paid to just. I never knew.
You never heard about this? It was like all over the news and shit.
When it comes down to sports, I don't really pay much attention to it.
I don't pay much attention to it either, because it's all bullshit.
Yeah. Oh, in other news, I don't know when this happened, but Hillary Clinton got a shoe thrown at her. Yeah, it's not that shit. That's why it's not even know. That's not even know.
Well, Rush Limbaugh says that was all faked because it's fucking Rush Limbaugh.
Yeah. Oh no, I saw this on the paper.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I was like, wow, they tossed a shoe at her.
You know what? I'm pretty sure that's what Donald Sterling's new job is going to be. He's going to be on Fox News or conservative radio.
I wouldn't be surprised.
He might be the new cast member of Duck Dynasty.
Oh damn!
I should like make a list. Possible jobs for Donald Sterling. He could be on Duck Dynasty. He could be on Fox News or some other conservative show. Maybe have a cooking. Maybe release a cookbook with Paula Deen.
Yeah.
Or just go work in Texas.
Yeah. Oh no, Florida.
Or Florida, yeah. Texas or Florida.
Texas or Florida, Maybe he could shoot a black kid and get away with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. He could just go to Florida. He could take over the Miami Heat.
Yeah. Exactly.
And then LeBron James can finally go back to Cleveland.
Yeah. Well, this is it. Oh.
Yeah, that's really all I have to say for this rant.
Yeah, so that's it for this this May 4th AOA rant for 2014.
And you know what tomorrow is? Cinco de Mayo. So now we can just drown our sorrows away in alcohol.
Yes.
From having to talk about this stupid shit.
Yes. Well, so that's it for the video. See you in the next rant.
Just for the fetish stuff.
Yes, just for the fetish stuff.